The Stoic truth: when respect fades in love. What if I told you that a woman doesn't need to cheat, yell, or leave to show she's not meant for you? Sometimes the signs aren't loud, they come quietly. They appear in the tone of her voice, in the way she tests you, or in how she slowly drains your peace through small, daily acts of disregard. Love without respect isn't love. It's control dressed as care. And when a woman crosses the line between connection and manipulation, a man of clarity doesn't argue, beg, or wait, he walks. The signs are always there. When she mocks your dreams. When she uses silence to punish you. When she flirts just to test your reaction. When she compares you to others to make you chase harder. When she treats your calm as weakness. You might be making excuses for her, calling it a phase, saying she's just emotional, or believing that being strong means enduring her behavior. But Stoicism isn't about endurance at any cost. It's about protecting your peace, your dignity, and your mind. If you're ready to stop excusing toxicity and start honoring yourself, remember this: peace is your power. Respect is your foundation. 1. When respect disappears. There comes a moment in every man's life when he realizes something unsettling. She hasn't yelled. She hasn't left. But something has changed. Her voice becomes sharper, her laughter colder. Her silence feels heavier than words. Your opinions are met with smirks, sarcasm, or indifference. You start second-guessing yourself in every conversation. That moment is not confusion. It's clarity knocking on your door. The respect is fading, and your silence is starting to cost you your soul. The most dangerous red flags don't scream. They whisper. They come wrapped in charm, hidden behind excuses like, "That's just how women are." But over time, love turns into a quiet battlefield. Her words become weapons. "You're too sensitive." "You're lucky to have me." "I need space, but I'm not going anywhere." Each phrase is designed not to heal conflict, but to control it. Epictetus once said, "It's not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them." If you believe that enduring disrespect makes you loyal, or that silence earns love, you've mistaken tolerance for wisdom. A woman who mocks your peace, twists your words, and demands endless patience isn't confused. She's choosing herself at your expense. And the longer you rationalize her behavior, the further you drift from your own values. Leaving such a woman isn't weakness. It's self-respect in motion. 2. Gaslighting, the war on your reality. She says, "I never said that," even when you remember it clearly. She calls you too sensitive for expressing how you feel. She twists every discussion until you start doubting your own memory, your own judgment, your own truth. That's not love, it's gaslighting. It's a slow erosion of your certainty. It doesn't shout, it sighs. It jokes. It shrugs. It makes you question your sanity. And soon, you find yourself apologizing for things you didn't do, walking on eggshells, trying to avoid a reaction that always comes anyway. Gaslighting turns strong men into silent ones, not because they've lost their voice, but because they've lost faith that truth will be heard. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone shows me that I am wrong, I will gladly change. For I seek the truth." But what happens when the truth is being intentionally distorted? Then wisdom becomes the ability to see clearly, to separate truth from manipulation. A Stoic man does not try to convince the gaslighter. He does not fight to be believed. He steps away, calm, clear, and certain. Because peace is not found in proving your truth to the wrong person. It's found in walking away with your mind intact. 3. Boundaries, the test of respect. Boundaries aren't walls, they're lines of self-respect. They tell the world, "This is how I expect to be treated." But when a woman ignores those lines, mocks your limits, or treats your need for space as rejection, she's not passionate, she's disrespectful. It might start small. She reads your messages without asking. She shows up uninvited. She insists on talking when you've asked for quiet. At first, you tell yourself it's just love or attention. But it's not. It's control disguised as closeness. Every time you let her cross a line, the next one becomes easier to erase. Soon, your time, your space, your peace, even your values, belong more to her than to you. Stoicism teaches that justice means giving each person, including yourself, what is due. Enforcing boundaries isn't cruelty, it's self-respect. A man who values himself doesn't plead to be respected. He enforces it through calm, consistent action. A woman who repeatedly tests your limits isn't seeking love. She's seeking ownership. And you were never born to be owned. 4. The victim trap. In a healthy relationship, both partners take responsibility. But when every conflict becomes your fault, you're not in love, you're on trial. She forgets plans, and it's your fault for not reminding her. She lies, and it's your fault for not trusting her. She explodes, and it's your fault for making her feel that way. This pattern drains your strength and breaks your confidence. You start apologizing just to keep the peace. You stop speaking up because it's never the right time. A Stoic man understands temperance, the power of emotional balance. You are responsible for your actions, not for someone else's guilt. When she weaponizes her pain to control you, she's not being vulnerable, she's being manipulative. True maturity is owning your flaws, not projecting them onto others. And when a woman refuses to do that, the bravest thing you can do is step back. Leaving the constant victim doesn't make you heartless, it makes you free. You're not abandoning her, you're choosing your sanity. 5. Time, the currency of respect. Time is your most precious resource. You can earn back money, not hours. When a woman constantly cancels plans, shows up late, or treats your schedule like an afterthought, she's showing you how much she values you. You're not a priority. You're an option. And the longer you tolerate it, the more she believes you always will. Stoicism teaches courage and justice, the courage to walk away from disrespect, and the justice to treat yourself as worthy of respect. Every time you allow someone to waste your time, you teach them how little it's worth. The Stoic response isn't anger. It's withdrawal. You stop giving your time where it's not honored. No drama, no speeches, just quiet absence. Because when you honor your time, people either rise to meet your standard or fade out of your life. Either way, you win. 6. When effort dies. Effort is proof of care. When she stops asking about your day, stops showing interest, stops trying, she's already halfway gone. The tragedy isn't that she stopped caring. It's that you kept showing up, trying to carry the relationship alone. Love can survive mistakes. It cannot survive indifference. In Stoic thought, self-respect means knowing when to stop pouring into an empty cup. If she no longer meets you halfway, stop walking in her direction. Don't beg for energy that's already gone. Staying where you're no longer appreciated isn't loyalty, it's self-abandonment. Withdraw with peace, not resentment. Let your absence say what your words no longer can. 7. Reclaiming power through self-respect. True strength is not in how much you can tolerate, it's in how clearly you can walk away. Stoicism teaches 4 virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Each one applies here. Wisdom to see the truth. Courage to act on it. Justice to honor your worth. Temperance to stay calm through it all. When a woman disrespects your peace, tests your patience, or mocks your boundaries, she's showing you who she is. Believe her. Leaving isn't failure. It's wisdom in action. It's not about blaming women, it's about recognizing when someone is no longer emotionally fit to love you well. When respect walks out, you should too. Because peace is priceless, and any relationship that costs your clarity is too expensive to keep. A Stoic man doesn't argue, plead, or fight for understanding. He raises his standards, not his voice. He walks away not in anger, but in truth. And when he does, he reclaims his greatest power, self-respect.